What's the worst thing a doctor has ever said to you? My sister called me in tears, saying she couldn't even stand up because she was in so much pain. I absolutely boosted to her house and find her vomiting in so much pain she could hardly move. Got her in the car, got to the hospital, and they moved her into ED pretty damn quick as she was screaming in pain. My champion of a sister managed to answer their questions whilst dealing with the worst pain of her life. She did her best to comply with their exams, etc. Eventually, a doctor comes in and says they suspect she has an STD that is causing the pain, except no STDs are showing up on their panels. He tells us it's his best guess, tells us we can be on our way, and leaves the room. Cue my sister vomiting in excruciating pain every time she moved. We pressed the call bell and they asked what was up. I said there is absolutely no way we could leave the hospital with her in this condition. The nurse just scoffed at us, then left. We were left in ED with my sister vomiting in pain, telling me she was going to die. Every call button press resulted in literally no one coming to see us. If they did, we got told, there are bigger emergencies than you right now. She had at least 7 buckets of sick sitting on the shelf from how much pain she was in, and no one saw us for about 2-3 hours, not even exaggerating. She was eventually transferred, because we became too annoying, I guess, to an observation unit overnight. I had to go home because they wouldn't let me stay. The next day, I got there. My sister was a effing shell of herself. She was literally gray and said the pain was still there. She just didn't have the energy to fight it anymore. I told her since she was in the hospital, at least she was safe, but she told me she legitimately thought she was going to die. A day later, she calls me. They finally did an ultrasound after 3 days. Apparently NZ hospitals have no ultrasound technicians on for holiday periods, and told me her ovary was twisted around a ridiculous amount of times. She said they have to operate right effing now. She's lucky to be alive. The hospital wouldn't allow us to have any documentation about her operation or anything. They told us it was not her information to have. The fact that the doctor wrote her off as having an STD and never looked into anything else until the last moment when she was going septic sickens the F out of me. And the fact ovarian torsion is a medical emergency, whilst we were being told there were bigger things to worry about. I'm just glad she's still effing here.